Imagine a world of Hollywood without Bruce Willis. Hard to picture, right? His presence has done more than anchor blockbuster films. It has redefined the modern cinematic hero. From the late 1980s onward, Willis brought grit, humor, and quiet vulnerability to his roles, creating a connection with audiences that transcended action sequences. Yet behind the camera, the narrative began to shift subtly. What appeared as simple fatigue or small lapses on set was, in reality, a story unfolding quietly. The way his family responded, the patience they exercised, and the compassion they demonstrated offers a profound lesson in love, loyalty, and resilience. Early signs and silent changes. Long before any public announcement, Bruce Willis's retreat from film sets was noticeable to those closest to him. Missed cues, shorter shooting days, and subtle hesitation during dialogue raised quiet concerns among family and crew. On set, directors adapted schedules and simplified scenes, all done discreetly to protect his dignity. At home, the changes were more personal. Emma Hemming Willis observed small lapses in speech and memory, moments that felt out of character but were gently managed with patience and calm reassurance. These early months were a period of quiet observation. The family prioritized understanding and support over speculation, ensuring Bruce remained surrounded by care while they pieced together what was really happening. Compassion at home. Within the walls of his home, Bruce's family responded with unwavering compassion. Moments of confusion or hesitation were met not with frustration but with patience, laughter, and gentle guidance. Friends noticed these subtle shifts as well, witnessing glimpses of the humor and warmth that had defined Bruce for decades. The family's approach was deliberate. They offered reassurance without drawing attention to what was changing. Each interaction was measured, emphasizing dignity over urgency. Their focus was on creating an environment where Bruce could still feel capable, valued, and safe. In these early stages, silence was not avoidance, it was devotion. The family's quiet care laid the foundation for navigating the profound challenges ahead. The moment of clarity, diagnosis. Eventually, the mystery became clear. Bruce Willis was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, a condition affecting language, decision-making, and emotional regulation. For the family, the confirmation brought clarity and heartbreak in equal measure. Past lapses in memory or speech now aligned into a recognizable pattern, reframing years of subtle changes. The diagnosis did not mark the end of their story, but reoriented it. Understanding the condition allowed the family to respond with structure, gentleness, and intentional care. Their daily routines adapted to prioritize comfort and stability, creating a safe space where Bruce could continue to live fully, surrounded by love. It was a moment that transformed uncertainty into actionable understanding, adjusting life for love. Following the diagnosis, every interaction and choice took on new meaning. Family routines shifted to prioritize Bruce's comfort, slowing conversations, embracing simpler activities, and emphasizing presence over expectation. Celebrations became deliberate, allowing for shared joy without pressure. Small adjustments, from lighting and noise levels to simplified schedules, reflected a thoughtful approach to care. Emma Hemming Willis highlighted that these changes were not dramatic but intentional, designed to protect dignity and foster connection. The family's focus turned toward emotional presence, ensuring that Bruce's environment supported him and reinforce the love surrounding him. In doing so, they demonstrated how care in daily life can be a profound act of devotion. Unity in public disclosure. When the family eventually chose to speak publicly, it was a deliberate and unified effort. Emma Hemming Willis, Demi Moore, and Bruce's daughters carefully crafted a statement that communicated honesty without pity, protecting his dignity while sharing the truth. Their transparency offered clarity to fans and the broader public, reframing Bruce's story as one of love, resilience, and adaptation rather than decline. By speaking together, the family demonstrated the strength that comes from unity. The decision to address the world was not impulsive but thoughtfully timed. After months of private deliberation and support, their joint statement became a model of how families can navigate challenging revelations with grace. Redefining public perception. The family's transparency extended beyond personal narrative. It reshaped public understanding of illness, aging, and caregiving. By speaking openly, they countered speculation and misinformation that might have surrounded Bruce's withdrawal from acting. Their honesty emphasized dignity over sensationalism, demonstrating the power of responsible storytelling. Advocates in neurology and caregiving recognized the significance of a high-profile family openly addressing dementia. Their message encouraged others facing similar circumstances to speak with courage, knowing that vulnerability does not equate to weakness. In doing so, they created a ripple effect, influencing public conversations and inspiring empathy on a global scale. Compassion as legacy. Bruce Willis's legacy is not confined to his iconic roles or blockbuster success. It extends to the compassion, patience, and love demonstrated by those around him. His family's approach illustrates that true heroism can exist beyond the screen through care, presence, and devotion in everyday life. By centering Bruce's dignity and well-being, they offered a powerful example of love in action, showing how families can adapt and thrive even in the face of profound uncertainty. Their courage to face reality openly allowed the world to see that legacy is measured not only by applause but by the capacity to respond to adversity with grace and integrity. Lessons in love and resilience. The story of Bruce Willis and his family teaches universal lessons. Life's uncertainty, whether health-related or otherwise, can be approached with patience, honesty, and unity. By prioritizing compassion over fear and presence over expectation, they redefined what it means to support someone through transformative challenges. Their example demonstrates that difficult truths, when faced together, can strengthen bonds rather than weaken them. It reminds us that love, loyalty, and courage are most visible not in moments of triumph but in moments of quiet devotion, where every small act carries profound significance. Conclusion. Beyond the spotlight. Ultimately, Bruce Willis's journey is not defined by a diagnosis nor solely by the blockbuster films that made him famous. It is defined by the family who stood beside him, choosing love, patience, and transparency in the face of uncertainty. Their story reminds us that heroism comes in many forms, including the courage to face difficult truths openly and with unity. Through their actions, the Willis family redefined what it means to support one another, leaving a legacy of compassion, resilience, and human connection that extends far beyond Hollywood. Love in this story is both a guiding principle and a living, transformative force,